Yuri?
You know what, Amek? As I look at my miniature garden of plant evolution, I realize how lovely the growing things are.
Yes, you're right, Yuri. Nothing is more beautiful than the loveliness of plants and vegetation.
Teachers, guests, and to our fellow fourth grade Galileans of the Newfield STEM School of Davao,
Good morning!
hey, my name is Yuri Javier Marquita.
And I am Amek Marillion D. Agreza Mendez. And we will be your hosts for today. Yuri, classmates, and teacher Cherry. We are very fortunate today. Do you know why?
Yes, I think I know why. Today is an exciting day for everyone because today is a day with the
Botanists. Yes, you heard it right. Today, we will be joined by two scholars who study various aspects of plants.
That is right, Ahmed. Today, we'll be joined by two botanists. Wow! But wait, what does a botanist do?
That is an interesting question, Yuri. We will have the chance to ask them what they exactly do. So, classmates, are you ready to meet our esteemed guests for today? Our first guest was a digital content author and editor for McGraw-Hill Publishing from August of 2011 until April of 2016. She was an assistant professor of the biology department of Ateneo de Manila University from June of 2012 to March of 2015. She was also a lecturer in Virginia Commonwealth University, Department of Biology from August of 2006 to December 2011. She was awarded the membership into the Howard Hughes Medical Institute, Science Education Alliance, and National Genomics Research Initiative. Our guest graduated summa cum laude in the degree Bachelor of Science in Botany in the University of Florida. She also gained Montessori Upper Diploma and Montessori Lower Diploma in North American Montessori Center. She finished her Doctor of Philosophy on the Botany Graduate Program, Department of Integrative Biology in the University of Texas, Austin. Currently, she is a consultant of Institutes for Research, Innovation, and Scholarships, or IRIS, since August of 2018. Teachers, classmates, please help me welcome our first guest, Joanna Aneki Padolina, PhD, or Dr. Anna.
Our second guest is a professor in the Biological Sciences, College of Arts and Sciences, in the University of Southern Mindanao, Cabacan, Cotabato. Moreover, he is a graduate research fellow under the GREAT program, Philippine Council for Agriculture, Aquatics, and Natural Resources, Research and Development in Los Baños, Laguna. He is also currently a PhD candidate in botany under Plant Biology Division, Institute of Biological Sciences, College of Arts and Sciences in the University of the Philippines, Los Baños College, Laguna. Classmates and viewers, let us welcome Master of Science, Sir Florence P. Salvania.
Before we start, let us hear a few words from Dr. Anna.
Hi guys, how are you today? Oh, I thank you so much for inviting me to come here. And I can't wait to answer your questions.
Thank you for those inspiring words, Dr. Anna. We would like to hear some words from Sir Florence Roy Salvania.
Hello guys, good morning. This is a very interesting day for me. So meeting you all is a great opportunity. Hope to answer your questions later.
Thank you, Florence. I think our classmates are very motivated.
Thank you, Sir Roy. I think our classmates are very motivated now, Yuri. Galileans! I know you are all excited in our question and answer portion.
Indeed, Amek. Well, I am excited too. But before we start asking our guests, we would like to remind our classmates to state your name first and be concise with your question. Okay?
Let us begin with the first question from our first group. The question from the first group will be answered by our first guest, Dr. Anna. May I call the representative from the first group?
Good morning, Dr. Anna. My name is Liam. Describe some of the characteristics of your favorite plant.
Ooh, Liam, that's a hard question because I love so many plants. But I think my favorite plants are orchids because my mom grew orchids and my grandfather also grew orchids. So orchids are really unique plants. Most orchids have only one species that will pollinate them. And so they've managed to increase their diversity, which means that there's many different species of orchids. And in the Philippines, there are a lot of native orchids. Some of the most beautiful orchids in the world are found in Philippine rainforests. And they live way up high in the branches of trees. Does anybody here know what you call a plant that lives on the body of another plant?
Yes.
What's that called? It's called an epiphyte. Orchids are epiphytes. Can you guys say epiphyte?
Epiphytes.
Yeah, that's good. And the Philippines has lots of epiphytes, not just orchids. Because, why do you think the Philippines can have so many epiphytes?
Because this is a tropical country.
Yeah, why does that make it good for epiphytes?
Of the weather.
Yeah, what about the weather? Yeah. Go ahead, answer. Ahmet, do you know? What about the Philippine weather makes it good for epiphytes?
The sun.
It's hot, but there's something that's even more important than the hot for epiphytes.
Rain and sun.
Yeah, more important is the rain because epiphytes don't have their roots in soil. They're just stuck to the bark of a tree. So it has to be nice and wet for them to survive. Yeah. So that's why orchids are my favorite. They're just really cool.
Thank you, Doc Anna and Liam. Wow, amazing! Now let me call a representative from the second group. Please state your name and your question.
Good morning, Mr. Roy. My name is Angel. This is my question for you. What has been your most rewarding project? What made it special for you?
So thank you, Angel, for that wonderful question. So I think the most important endeavor in being a botanist is actually working or having research with indigenous groups, especially here in our province. Um, there are a lot of things that they shared about their utilization about plants, the different uses, primarily for medicinal use, for their everyday meals, and there are a lot of unknown plants or unutilized plants that they utilized, especially in their places near the mountains or within mountains. So I guess that's the most interesting part.
Thank you, Sir Florence and Angel. We are learning today, classmates. Third group, I know you are excited now. Please hit us with your question.
Good morning, Doc Anna. My name is Kaiser Hansi Vasquez, and here is my question. What is the most interesting part of being a botanist?
Ooh, I don't know. I think for me, the most interesting part of being a botanist is just maybe when you get to go and do field work and see just how amazing the world is, and you get to meet some really cool people, and I think it's just really not just learning about the plants, but just being outside with them and just really getting an appreciation of how amazing our world is, and how everything works together. You know, it's sometimes we talk about this plant or that plant, but when you're out in the forest and you see the whole ecosystem and how everything just works together so perfectly, it's awe-inspiring. So.
Thank you, Doc Anna and Kaiser. Amazing. Let us hear an interesting question from the group 4.
Good morning, Sir Roy. My name is Hyacinth, and here is my question. What are the contributions of the field of science?
Okay, so I guess that question is on the contribution of botany or study of plants to science. So I guess that was answered by Doc Anna in the previous section. So there are a lot of things that have been discovered through the study of plants. The medicine that we use actually, different bioactive compounds found in medicine, which are locally or internationally available, are from plants. So that's one of the major contribution of plant science to, or the study of plants to science. So there are various technologies that have been used using plants, or like of this was mentioned by Doc Anna in the previous section, the Velcro. So with the Velcro, that's the attachment strap that was actually discovered because of the trichomes in plants. These are small hairs found in different parts of the plant. So they make use of their hooks, hook type structure in order to hold them to have a unique structure. I have found or I have read a paper regarding this, so that when you see a flower, a specific species of a flower, you have a unique symmetry or unique structure of the flower. One responsible structure to that is the trichome, where the Velcro was inspired.
Thank you so much, Sir Roy and Shanti. Our next question will be answered by Dr. Anna again. Now let us hear the question from Group 5. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Sir Roy and Chris May. Wow! I am very enlightened to hear those informative ideas from our visitors.
Yes, we learned a lot from them today, Amek. Do you agree with us, classmates?
We would like to thank our guests today for giving us the opportunity to learn more about plants. And before we end, may we call our esteemed guests, Dr. Anna and Sir Roy, to give us some closing and inspiring words.
Thanks for having me here today, guys. I hope that you guys realize that even if plants don't look like they're doing a whole lot, if you look really closely, you'll see a whole world that's hiding and waiting for you to discover it.
So thank you very much for inviting me here. I hope you learned something. I hope you answered your question, and I hope we inspired you to study plants, to love them, to care for them, and of course care for nature. Since plants are part of nature.
And that answer.
Master of Science, Sir Florence Roy Salvania, and Dr. Philosophy, Doc Anna Padolina. Thank you so much for your time and passion for learning. Truly, we learned a lot from you. We hope that you do not regret inspired in sharing knowledge for young people like us.
And that ends our interview today. And I want to become a scientist and discover new things. Teachers, guests, classmates, and to all viewers who are watching with us now, remember, knowledge is power.
Bye!
Bye! But thank you, Doc Anna, and thank you, Sir Roy.
Thank you very much for having me.
Hi, thank you so much.
Thank you, Doc Anna and Sir Roy.
Teacher Cherry.